Why would an enlightened being smile when someone shows them a horoscope? Why would a person who has touched the deepest truths of existence not worry about Saturn, eclipses, or planetary alignments? For millions of people, astrology feels unavoidable, as if life itself is scripted in the sky long before we are born. Decisions are postponed, fear is justified, hope is outsourced to planets. But to an enlightened being, this entire dependence feels strangely unnecessary, even slightly amusing. Stay with me till the end of this video, because by then you'll understand why the awakened do not fight astrology, do not deny it, and yet remain completely untouched by it. Astrology feels real because it is rooted in reality. The moon moves entire oceans. The sun determines every biological rhythm on this planet. Planetary cycles influence sleep patterns, emotional tides, hormonal balance, and mental stability. Yogic science has never denied planetary influence. What it questioned was something far more uncomfortable. Who is actually affected by these influences? Astrology works with remarkable accuracy on human beings who live unconsciously, repeating habits, reacting emotionally, carrying unresolved psychological memory. When life is lived mechanically, even subtle cosmic forces feel overpowering. Not because planets are tyrants, but because awareness is absent. Enlightenment is not about escaping the universe. It is about becoming conscious within it. An enlightened being still has a body. The same moon pulls their bodily fluids. The same planetary movements pass overhead. But internally, something has ended. Compulsion. Sadhguru once said in Mystic Musings, astrology works beautifully on those who are ruled by their past. Awareness breaks the contract. When awareness becomes dominant, prediction loses its grip. Around conscious people, astrology works with probability, averages, behavior likelihoods. For most people, probability slowly solidifies into fate, but awareness disrupts probability. This is why astrologers often feel uneasy around deeply conscious beings. Charts refuse to behave, timelines blur, predictions lose sharpness. Not because astrology is false, but because the person has stepped outside the mass pattern astrology depends on. Enlightened beings see there is a quiet humor enlightened beings perceive. A human being made of the same cosmic substance, afraid of stars. A wave asking whether the ocean will allow it to rise. When identity shifts from I am this body and mind to I am life itself, fear of planetary influence becomes unnecessary. The laughter is not disrespect, it is recognition. Astrology observes life from the outside. Yoga works from the inside. Astrology asks, what will happen to me? Yoga asks, what must I become so nothing enslaves me? This is why yogic traditions never focused on appeasing planets. No gemstones, no celestial bargaining, no postponing liberation for auspicious dates. Because freedom delayed is freedom denied. They do not dismiss astrology arrogantly. They simply understand its limits. For an unconscious person, astrology can be useful. For a seeker, it becomes secondary. For an enlightened being, it becomes irrelevant, like training wheels. Helpful until balance is found. Unnecessary once balance becomes natural. Sadhguru has clarified repeatedly that planetary forces influence the body and mind, not consciousness. Consciousness has no orbit, no gravity, no calendar. Once someone rests in awareness rather than identity, planetary mechanics lose authority. This is why yogis never waited for favorable planetary alignments to awaken. Awareness doesn't wait for Thursdays. Astrology offers comfort. Responsibility demands courage. It's easier to blame Saturn than to look inward. Easier to wait for a good time than to become capable now. Enlightened beings smile because they see humans surrendering power to the sky, unaware that the same intelligence spinning galaxies is breathing through them. When awareness deepens, fear of destiny dissolves, fear of time weakens. Life becomes responsive, not reactive. Astrology then becomes like weather information, interesting, sometimes useful, never decisive. You don't stop living because rain is predicted. You learn how to walk through it. If this video expanded your understanding, share it with someone who lives by horoscopes. Like the video if it brought clarity, and subscribe for more deep explorations into yogic wisdom, mystic musings, and the unseen mechanics of human consciousness. Because planets may influence the body, but only awareness decides your life.